In a world where people don't always treat each other kindly, Stoicism offers timeless wisdom on dealing with disrespect. It teaches us important lessons on how to stay strong and graceful when faced with rude behavior. Stoicism is not just a bunch of ideas, it's a way of living that helps us build inner strength. In this video, we will discuss the 10 Stoic lessons that can help us handle disrespect calmly and wisely. Lesson 1. Maintain inner calm. Where storms of disrespect may brew unexpectedly, the Stoic philosophy illuminates the path to an unwavering inner sanctuary. Central to Stoicism is the understanding that while we can't control external events, we wield absolute power over our reactions. Imagine a serene lake. The water remains undisturbed by the turbulence above. Similarly, cultivating inner calm involves nurturing a tranquil core irrespective of the chaos around. When faced with disrespect, this calm becomes a fortress, shielding us from being swept away by the winds of hostility. Stoicism teaches us to pause, to breathe, and to embrace a moment of introspection before responding. In this moment lies the power to choose, a choice between reacting impulsively or responding thoughtfully. It's the mastery of this pause that enables us to navigate the turbulent waters of disrespect with an unwavering calmness. The Stoics recognize that the mind, much like a garden, requires tending. Through practices like meditation, mindfulness, or simply quiet reflection, we nourish our inner garden, cultivating the seeds of tranquility. This inner calm isn't passive resignation, it's an active stance, a deliberate choice to steer our emotions away from tumultuous waves towards a steady current. It's the foundation upon which we build resilience, fortitude, and clarity in the face of disrespect. Maintaining inner calm isn't a one-time achievement, but an ongoing practice, an art to be honed with patience and dedication. By mastering this art, we claim sovereignty over our emotional landscapes, transforming adversity into an opportunity for profound personal empowerment. Thus, within the realm of Stoicism, the first lesson, maintaining inner calm, isn't just a shield against disrespect. It's a beacon guiding us towards the shores of serenity amid life's turbulent seas. Lesson 2. Practice emotional detachment. Emotional detachment isn't about turning a blind eye to emotions. Rather, it's about navigating them with mindful awareness. Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control the actions or words of others, we possess absolute dominion over how we internalize and respond to them. Imagine holding a precious object gently, acknowledging its existence without letting it weigh you down. Similarly, practicing emotional detachment involves acknowledging the disrespect without allowing it to corrode our emotional well-being. Stoicism invites us to view disrespect through the lens of empathy, recognizing that it often stems from the inner turmoil of others. By understanding this, we liberate ourselves from taking disrespectful actions personally, recognizing them as reflections of the other person's state of mind rather than a verdict on our worth. This detachment isn't a suppression of emotions, but an elevation of consciousness, an understanding that our peace isn't contingent on external validations. It's a profound recognition that while we can't control external circumstances, we can govern our internal reactions. The Stoic practice of emotional detachment empowers us to respond rather than react impulsively. It's about taking a step back, assessing the situation with clarity, and choosing a response that aligns with our values and virtues. It's an invitation to engage with compassion. By detaching from the emotional turmoil that disrespect might trigger, we create space for empathy, allowing us to respond with kindness and understanding. Practicing emotional detachment is akin to unshackling ourselves from the chains of external validations. It's about embracing our emotional sovereignty, navigating the ebb and flow of human interactions with a profound sense of inner equilibrium. Practicing emotional detachment isn't an act of indifference. It's a profound expression of self-mastery, allowing us to navigate the seas of disrespect with a calm and compassionate heart. Lesson 3. Cultivate humility. Humility stands as a pillar of strength rather than a mark of weakness. Stoicism teaches us that true strength lies not in arrogance, but in the quiet confidence of humility. Picture a towering oak tree, its strength not in its towering height, but in its deep-rooted foundation. Similarly, cultivating humility is about anchoring ourselves in the understanding that we are part of a vast universe, each being a humble fragment within it. Stoicism invites us to embrace humility by recognizing our limitations and fallibility. It's about acknowledging that none of us possess all the answers or all the virtues, and that's perfectly all right. It's an admission that we are all perpetual students on the journey of life, continuously learning and evolving. When faced with disrespect, humility becomes our shield. It enables us to view the situation not through the lens of ego, but through the prism of understanding. By humbling ourselves, we deflate the potency of disrespect, as it cannot thrive where humility reigns. Humility nurtures an openness to learning. Instead of reacting defensively to disrespect, a humble stance allows us to introspect, understand differing perspectives, and seek resolutions that don't compromise our integrity. Cultivating humility isn't about self-deprecation. It's about embracing a quiet strength that fosters connection rather than division. It's an acknowledgement that every individual, irrespective of their actions, deserves compassion and empathy. Cultivating humility isn't a surrender of power. It's a profound assertion of wisdom and self-awareness. It's a gentle reminder that amidst the whirlwind of disrespect, our greatest strength lies in the gentle power of humility. Lesson 4. Reframe negative perspectives. Our perceptions often paint the backdrop against which we experience the world. Stoicism invites us to wield the brush of perception with finesse, transforming the canvas of disrespect into an opportunity for growth and resilience. Imagine a painting. What appears chaotic up close might unveil a profound beauty when observed from a distance. Similarly, reframing negative perspectives involves stepping back from the immediacy of disrespect and viewing it through a lens that transcends initial impressions. Stoicism teaches us to see beyond the surface, to discern the underlying reality beneath the veil of disrespect. When faced with disparaging words or actions, it's about reframing them as challenges, not attacks, as opportunities for strength and patience, not as obstacles to our peace. By reframing negative perspectives, we shift our focus from dwelling on the hurtful aspects to extracting lessons embedded within the experience. It's not about denying the pain, but empowering ourselves to glean wisdom from it. This practice requires an intentional shift in mindset, a conscious effort to see disrespect not as a personal affront, but as a chance to exercise virtues like patience, resilience, and understanding. It's about recognizing that our responses to disrespect define our character more than the disrespect itself. Reframing negative perspectives isn't a dismissal of emotions. It's an elevation of consciousness. It's acknowledging the discomfort while choosing to channel our energy towards constructive responses rather than dwelling in bitterness or resentment. The art of reframing negative perspectives isn't just about seeing the silver lining. It's about discovering profound wisdom and resilience amidst the clouds of disrespect. It's a testament to the transformative power of perception, a tool that turns adversity into an opportunity for profound personal growth. Lesson 5. Respond with kindness. Kindness emerges as a formidable shield, a testament to strength rather than fragility. Stoicism advocates for responding to disrespect not with retaliation, but with the enduring strength of kindness. Imagine a small flame in the darkness. It illuminates without diminishing itself. Similarly, responding with kindness involves radiating warmth and understanding, even in the face of hostility. Stoicism teaches us that responding with kindness isn't a sign of weakness, but an embodiment of inner fortitude. It's a conscious choice to break the cycle of negativity by infusing understanding and empathy into the interaction. When confronted with disrespect, responding with kindness disarms hostility. It shifts the narrative from conflict to understanding, from animosity to potential reconciliation. It's an acknowledgement that behind disrespectful actions or words often lies pain or ignorance, and responding with kindness is a way to address this underlying suffering. Choosing kindness in the face of disrespect requires strength to overcome the impulse to react defensively or with aggression. It's a manifestation of Stoic virtues like compassion, empathy, and benevolence, contributing to our own well-being as well as that of others. Responding with kindness isn't a dismissal of standing up for oneself. It's setting a powerful example of how strength can manifest in gentleness, how resilience can flourish in the face of hostility. Responding with kindness isn't a mere gesture. It's a profound assertion of inner strength and wisdom. It's the recognition that in the tumult of disrespect, kindness becomes a beacon, guiding both ourselves and others towards understanding and harmony. Lesson 6. Set firm boundaries. Setting boundaries emerges as an act of self-respect and preservation of inner peace. Stoicism teaches us that while responding with kindness is virtuous, safeguarding our well-being necessitates the establishment of firm boundaries. Imagine a fortress. The walls protect what's inside without waging war against what's outside. Similarly, setting firm boundaries involves delineating lines that safeguard our emotional and mental sanctity while respectfully interacting with the world. Stoicism advocates for understanding that while we cannot control the actions of others, we possess the power to control our responses and the extent to which we allow disrespectful behavior to affect us. Setting boundaries becomes a declaration of self-worth, a recognition that we deserve to be treated with dignity and respect. When faced with disrespect, setting firm boundaries is an act of self-care. It involves articulating what is acceptable and what is not, asserting our values without succumbing to external pressures or disrespect. It's crucial to discern when a situation calls for setting boundaries, to recognize when continued engagement might compromise our mental health or personal integrity. Stoicism encourages us to draw these lines not out of anger, but out of self-respect and a commitment to preserving our inner calm. Setting boundaries isn't about building walls to shut others out. It's about creating gates that allow healthy interactions while preventing toxicity from infiltrating our inner sanctum. It's an affirmation that while we empathize and respond with kindness, we also have the power to protect our emotional well-being. Setting firm boundaries isn't a mark of rigidity, but an act of self-preservation, an acknowledgement that amidst the chaos of disrespect, establishing boundaries ensures that our inner fortress remains impervious to unwarranted intrusions. Lesson 7. Focus on virtue. Virtues emerge as guiding stars, illuminating the path amidst the darkness of disrespect. Stoicism extols the virtues of courage, temperance, wisdom, justice, and more, emphasizing their pivotal role in navigating the complexities of human interactions. Picture a compass, a reliable guide pointing towards true north. Similarly, focusing on virtue involves orienting ourselves towards these guiding principles when faced with disrespect, allowing them to steer our actions and responses. Stoicism teaches us that while external events may be beyond our control, our internal virtues are within our absolute control. When confronted with disrespect, focusing on virtue becomes an anchor, an affirmation of our commitment to living a life aligned with moral excellence. Courage, for instance, stands as a stalwart companion amid disrespect, emboldening us to stand firm in our values without succumbing to fear or retaliation. Temperance guides us to respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively, maintaining a balanced demeanor in tumultuous situations. Justice reminds us of fairness, treating others with respect even when faced with their disrespect. Wisdom becomes our guiding light, helping us discern the most virtuous response amidst challenging circumstances. Focusing on virtue isn't about striving for perfection, but striving for excellence in character. It's about aligning our actions with these guiding principles, cultivating habits that elevate our moral fiber in the face of adversity. The Stoics believed that true happiness lay in living a virtuous life, irrespective of external circumstances. Therefore, when confronted with disrespect, turning towards these virtues becomes a shield that guards not only our dignity, but also our inner peace. Focusing on virtue isn't just an aspiration. It's a conscious choice to embody the best versions of ourselves, allowing virtues to serve as beacons guiding us through the storms of disrespect towards a path of integrity and moral strength. Lesson 8. Practice self-reflection. In the hustle and bustle of life, amidst the echoes of disrespect, the practice of self-reflection stands as a beacon of introspection. Stoicism advocates for the invaluable art of turning inward, engaging in profound self-examination in the face of challenging interactions. Imagine a mirror, a tool that reflects not just our outward appearance, but also our inner landscape. Similarly, practicing self-reflection involves turning this mirror inward, examining our thoughts, emotions, and reactions in response to disrespectful encounters. Stoicism invites us to pause amidst the turbulence and introspect. It's about asking ourselves poignant questions. How did I react? Did my response align with my values? How can I grow from this experience? Self-reflection isn't about self-criticism, but about self-awareness, an opportunity to understand our triggers, vulnerabilities, and areas for growth. It's an invitation to learn from our reactions to disrespect, using these moments as stepping stones toward personal evolution. Self-reflection is a potent tool for cultivating emotional intelligence. It allows us to understand the root causes of our emotional responses, enabling us to respond with greater clarity and composure in similar situations in the future. Stoicism encourages us to view self-reflection as a continuous practice, a daily ritual that nurtures our inner landscape. Whether through journaling, meditation, or quiet contemplation, the goal remains the same: to foster a deeper understanding of ourselves. By engaging in self-reflection, we cultivate the seeds of self-mastery. It's an acknowledgement that while we can't always control external events, we possess the power to shape our internal responses through mindful introspection. Practicing self-reflection isn't just an exercise in self-analysis. It's a pilgrimage towards self-awareness and growth. It's a testament to our commitment to continually refine our character, using moments of disrespect as mirrors reflecting the paths to personal improvement. Lesson 9. Practice empathy. In the intricate web of human interactions, empathy emerges as a bridge connecting hearts, even amidst the turbulence of disrespect. Stoicism advocates for the profound practice of empathy, a virtue that transcends personal experiences to understand the perspectives of others. Imagine stepping into someone else's shoes, feeling their struggles and emotions. Practicing empathy involves this conscious effort to comprehend the motivations, emotions, and circumstances behind disrespectful behavior. Stoicism teaches us that behind every act of disrespect lies a complex tapestry of emotions: pain, fear, insecurity, or ignorance. Empathy becomes a powerful tool to unravel this tapestry, allowing us to respond not with judgment, but with understanding. When faced with disrespect, practicing empathy is about pausing the initial impulse to react defensively and instead seeking to understand the underlying reasons for the disrespectful actions or words. It's about acknowledging that everyone is fighting their battles, and that our response can contribute to either escalation or resolution. Empathy doesn't imply condoning disrespectful behavior, but rather acknowledging the humanity in both ourselves and others. It's a recognition that responding with empathy can sow seeds of connection and understanding, diffusing hostility and fostering meaningful dialogue. Practicing empathy requires openness, a willingness to listen actively and understand perspectives that might differ from our own. It's an invitation to engage in compassionate communication, even in the face of adversity. Practicing empathy isn't a surrender of our values. It's an assertion of our commitment to virtues like kindness, compassion, and understanding. It's a recognition that amidst the storms of disrespect, empathy becomes the bridge that transcends conflict towards the shores of understanding and reconciliation. Lesson 10. Seek wisdom. In the vast expanse of life's journey, wisdom stands as a guiding light, illuminating the paths we tread amidst the turbulence of disrespect. Stoicism extols the pursuit of wisdom, a journey that transcends knowledge to encompass profound understanding and insight. Imagine a compass, the needle perpetually pointing towards enlightenment. Seeking wisdom involves this perpetual quest, a relentless pursuit to understand the intricacies of human interactions, including moments of disrespect. Stoicism teaches us that wisdom isn't confined to scholarly knowledge, but encompasses the application of that knowledge in navigating life's challenges. When faced with disrespect, seeking wisdom involves looking beyond the surface, seeking deeper understanding, and drawing from past experiences to respond with sagacity. Wisdom urges us to view disrespect as a canvas upon which we can paint lessons rather than as a canvas of conflict. It's about using these experiences as fodder for personal growth, learning, and honing our responses in similar future encounters. Seeking wisdom requires humility, a recognition that one's learning is an endless journey. It involves seeking counsel, learning from diverse perspectives, and integrating these insights into our worldview. Seeking wisdom isn't a destination but a continuous odyssey, an acknowledgement that amidst the chaos of disrespect, wisdom becomes our beacon. It's a testament to our commitment to evolve, to glean understanding from adversity, and to respond with not just knowledge, but with enlightened discernment.